Hi, my name is Kaylee and I'm 14 years old, and today I'm here to talk about depression and anxiety from both sides, both point of views of somebody who has it and somebody who watches people deal with it. The first thing I want to talk about is how I developed depression and anxiety. With my past, I've definitely had some traumatic things happen, and I definitely have had some things that most teenage girls do not deal with on a daily basis. But I definitely have grown stronger with those things, and I definitely have become a better person because of those things, and my relationships with my friends, my family, the Lord has definitely grown because of them, and I'm actually very grateful for having those. My depression and anxiety started a little over 2 years ago. I was going into the 7th grade, and I was worried that people were going to judge me for the things that I've been through, for the things that I could not control, and for the things that I looked like or I acted like or what has happened to me. I thought they would judge me, and it definitely scared me and put me into a bad state of mind where I was definitely suicidal, and I was cutting, and I just wasn't in a good place. But I definitely have flipped my life around, and I'm just here today to help you if you have somebody who's dealing with it, and just spread awareness for the people that can't spread it themselves. I want to point out that depression is not just sadness. Depression can also be a short temper or anger, which I deal with quite a lot. I get mad very, very easily, and if you know me and if we're close, you know that I am truly a nice person. I just have breakdowns and I get mad very easily, which is very hard for other people to deal with me, and it's very hard for me to control. I have definitely ruined a lot of relationships because of it, and I wish I hadn't, but it just makes me stronger and makes me know how to grow as a person that deals with this, and how to live each and every day with controlling my anger and my sadness. Depression and anxiety is not something that we try to have. My family definitely, when I first got it, thought I was doing it for attention, which is far from it. I would never cut myself or cry myself to sleep for attention. That's just not something I would do. And although it's very hard to control, we don't wake up in the morning thinking, today we're gonna have it. Today I'm gonna yell at somebody just because I can blame it on depression. That's definitely not how we think. And although you may think we try to have it, and some people try to have panic attacks, that's definitely not how it works. From somebody who has depression and anxiety, is definitely not easy to control, and if I could control it on a daily basis, I would, but I physically and emotionally cannot. I do not wake up in the morning thinking, today I'm not going to have it, today it's just going to be a great day, and I'm not going to be sad, I'm not going to be angry, I'm not going to yell at anybody. That's just not how I wake up. And although I wish it was, it's just not. And although I am going into the 9th grade and I am very excited, I am also very nervous, and I wish that I could control that. I wish I could take all the anxieties away and act like I don't even have it, but that's just not how it goes. So if you are a parent or a friend with somebody who has anxiety and depression, just be patient and know that we are trying very, very hard to make our relationship great and make our relationship how we want it to be. It's just sometimes we cannot control how we act. Depression and anxiety has definitely ruined a lot of my relationships as I've lived the last 2 years. People just don't know how to handle it, and I don't know how to handle my emotions. So if you are a friend or a family member of somebody who deals with depression and anxiety, I just please ask that you be patient, that you let them figure out what they're going through and let them get in a positive and stable state of mind before you yell at them. Or if you do something like this, let them go to counseling. Be their rock when they need you. Don't let this ruin your relationship. Don't let something so small like this, that is just a mentally hard thing for us to control, ruin y'all's relationship. If you are a mom or a father of somebody with depression and anxiety, I have a point for you. I talked to my mom and my dad about what it's like to have a child with depression and anxiety, and my mom, the biggest tip that she gave was that you are allowed to have bad days. Just don't let your bad days be every day, and always let your family in. Whenever you're having a problem, let your family talk to you, even though you want to be alone. And if you're a mom or a father, I ask that if your child asks to be alone and he or she will talk to you later, please leave them alone. They just want to be left alone, and it is one of the best things that you can do, because sometimes we just need to think. Although I just said that it is good to be left alone, it is also terrible to be alone for long periods of time when you are sad and you are angry. So don't be alone at all times. If you need a 10-minute break, perfect, but don't go more than an hour being alone, because you will get sadder, if that's a word. You will get upset, and it's just not the route that you want to go. And if you are the one that deals with depression and anxiety, don't try to ruin your relationships, and don't blame all your issues on depression and anxiety, because it truly does not define you and define who you are. I just say try your hardest to be patient and to love each and every person like you would your own if they did not have depression and anxiety. Please be patient, and please try your hardest to be normal and put your emotions aside as you get mad, because it truly does help a lot. The next topic that I feel like is very important, very, very important, is to have good family, friends, and pets around you. I know that sounds crazy to have pets around you, but when you have depression and you feel that you're always sad and angry, it's good to have somebody to comfort you at all times. If you're my age and you can't have a friend or a boyfriend over all the time, it's definitely good to have an animal and have a pet. I definitely do have a cat, but he truly has made my depression and anxiety so much easier and made me work so much less to minimize my emotions and minimize my anger. If you are a family member or a friend of somebody with depression and anxiety, I ask that you be patient. It is so healthy for us to have these people around us, because it actually helps us so much as we go into the next chapters of our lives, that we are dealing with our emotions and we deal with it better. I definitely have made some mistakes in my life that I'm so grateful that my friends and family have forgave me for, and if I did not have the friends and family I do have, I wouldn't have been able to get through this by myself. The last topic that I wrote down is something that is so important. If you are a family member or a friend of somebody who deals with this, please be patient. We are trying to build our relationships, but we need to get in a stable place for us to do that. And if you get mad at us for being emotional, if you don't understand, it is so much harder for us to go each and every day. And I just want to say that as somebody who deals with it, we are so grateful for y'all. We are so grateful to have friends that will be there for us, and I can't thank my family and my friends enough. They truly have helped me so much, and although I would name all of them, I'm not saying names, but if I text you on a daily basis, or if you're in my group chats, I love you so much, because you have helped me so much, even if we aren't close. And although I am a normal teen and I make mistakes, they have forgiven me for all of them, and that's what you need to do, is forgive, because we make mistakes that we cannot control. If you are a family member of somebody with depression and anxiety, do not shame them for having it, because that is the biggest thing that hurts us so much, because we do not want to be hated by our family. We do not want to feel ashamed by our family. That is one of the biggest things, and I want y'all to know that if we could control it, we would 110%. If I could not be angry, if I could not be mad, if I could not be upset, I never would be again. But we are trying our hardest, and just know that we need you as much as you need us, and we need you in this time more than anything in the world. I just want to say thank you so much for watching and listening to this topic. That truly does mean the world to me. If you would share this, retweet this, post it on all your stories, please do, because I feel like this topic needs to be shared around the world, and I will hopefully keep this journey going and keep making videos as I deal with my depression and anxiety for the next few years of my life. And thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time.